Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm just going to try to figure this out because Pluggo's having a little bit of technical difficulties right now. So I am here on my own and I just got to figure this out how I can get my background up there because I can't remember. So it's one of those things. So there's Pluggo. Let me let me add him in here. Then maybe the background will show up. Hey, there he is.
What's up, dude?
Oh, how you doing? It's a comedy of errors this morning.
It's a
Everything's
very,
just
it's a very interesting morning.
yeah, no kidding.
I'm
There we
technically
go.
live on the location that we had said within the tweet. I'm outside the parking lot as everything falls apart on me. I don't have a car setup. I'm in a parking lot.
Yeah, ask a passerby to hold your phone for you.
Right? Like, hey, what's up though, dude?
Hmm.
We didn't do anything last week, so it's been a minute.
It has been. It's been
I wonder what
over.
the best.
It's been like 2 weeks.
I know the holiday season. Did you have a good holiday?
It was no holiday season for me, only you.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. You
Yes.
Canadians.
You're the one who celebrates Thanksgiving, not me.
It was awesome.
Yeah, you enjoyed your turkey?
I enjoyed a lot of turkey,
Yeah.
a lot of ham, a lot of sides. I went ham, no pun
Yeah.
intended,
You went ham on the ham.
and the turkey and all of it.
Yeah.
Yes, I know it was a huge debate on beards if the ham was a proper Thanksgiving Day staple, but it is. Dude,
So
I don't know if this is gonna work out.
it's well, you
We'll
might have
wing
to
it.
hold it.
I don't know. Yeah, I might have to just hold it. But I don't know if this is gonna work out. Anyway, we'll just do this. That's
What's
fine.
up, Bryce?
Bryce, good morning.
I was talking
I
to
am in
Bryce
the
a couple
great
minutes ago.
city of Berwyn, Illinois. I drove
Berwyn.
out this morning. There must have been a miscommunication. Maybe it was a time zone thing. I don't know. I'm supposed to be inside at Black Label Pro, but that's okay. We'll do it from the car.
Isn't it the same time zone where you were traveling
No,
from?
no. I was very specific that 10 a.m. Eastern time, so it would have been 9 a.m. their time, their Central time. So
Yeah.
maybe they thought when I said that they thought 10 o'clock their time. Who knows? All is well.
Have you seen anybody walk into the building?
No, that's
Oh,
the thing. There's a couple cars outside of it. And I there's bells and buzzers, and I ringed and I knocked and I waited, and it's cold and it's
because
okay though. It's
well,
okay.
you got to think they're setting up soon because I mean it's almost 3 hours until showtime.
Right. And that was, yeah. So I figured, and I told the people I talked to, I said, all I need is a little corner, a little nook, and I'll be good to go. And we'll do the damn thing and get ready. But that's okay.
Yeah.
Hey, card subject to change. Show must go on for exposure, baby. What's
I
up?
I was ready to do it just by myself. I was like, hey,
Oh,
I'll do what I got to do.
I could take a nap. I got up early to do this too.
Uh,
I didn't realize how early I'd had to wake up to make this a possibility.
What time did you get up at?
Like 6 o'clock.
Yeah, I was up at 5:30.
Yeah, it's like a 2 hour. It's like a 2 hour, almost 2 hours. No, make like an hour 40. But
Mhm.
I wanted to get up, get dressed, make sure I was ready to go. Stop, get some caffeinated beverages.
Yeah, that's all right. So cool. Hey, you made it. That's all that matters.
They did just email me and say they'll be here in 30 minutes. So maybe our time change was wrong. So we can
That's
just
okay. So we get what here's what I'm thinking we're gonna do.
here's what we
We
do.
we're gonna do because we're gonna preview the Black Label Pro show, but we will talk about everything else and in hopes that in 30 minutes you can get in there, get set up
Yeah,
real quick, and
we
then
can
we can preview that show
go a little overtime.
if we
A
have
little
to.
bit if
Yeah.
we have to. All right. Okay,
Yeah.
we can do that. Where do you want to begin today? I hope everybody's having a good time. If you're in the chat, smash the likes, hit the
Yeah.
subscribes. Let's get
Well,
some likes going.
I wanted to talk about the show I went to last night because it was a lot of
Yes,
fun. I
I
just
saw that.
wanted to give a little shout out to a couple of matches at the Winnipeg Pro Wrestling show last night. We saw LPW staple Michael Allen Richard Clark there against Josh Cheeks Holiday, and let me tell you, Cheeks had a lot of fire out there, and it was nice to see him back in action. So that was a hell of a match. Saw fresh air for the first time.
I saw that. I saw you
Yeah.
saw. Yeah, Fresh Air rules.
Yeah, Junior Benito and McCrae Martin, they had a hell of a match, and hopefully see them back soon because they crushed it. And it was yeah, the main event pictures shaping up kind of nicely. You know, we saw the return of the old champ. You know, he interfered in the match. You know, it was a ball of fire. So it was a good time last night. So I wanted to give a shout out to that. So a lot of fun.
Very
Talk
cool.
talked to Bryce for a while there, and we had a good time.
I wanted to ask you. I have one question, just one. How was the Insane Clown Bussy match? I hadn't seen it yet.
It was a lot of
I
fun.
know, I know you did. I know
Yeah,
you
oh yeah.
loved it.
That was like the only match I watched last week out of the show. I was skimming
You
through. I was like, yeah, that's
calm
it.
down with that Juggalo love.
I got the Juggalo love and I got the Pluggalo love.
Pluggalo love. Oh God, that name will never escape me.
Yeah, run with it, my dude. Run with it. So
I guess I could, but whew. So
yeah,
speaking of stuff that happened this week in terms of the independent wrestling scene, LPW 22. God, that's starting to stack up. Our
yeah,
friends
man.
over, so we haven't talked in 2 weeks, so we never got to even bring it up because the holiday for me got in the way. We got Billy Starks coming to town.
Yeah.
That's going to be cool. Von Vertigo was announced.
Mm-hmm.
And then Larry Woods is just a beautiful cover for that.
Yeah, maybe this is the start of the Larry Woods, acknowledged tree.
I don't know, but they had a tough go at 21.
Yeah, they really did. But
What'd you
they'll be
think of
back in it.
LPW 21?
From what I saw, I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I was able to check it out the night of, and it's weird that it's been 2 weeks already. Like,
I know we usually hit it pretty hard right away, but
or I guess it's only been a week, but still, it's been 2 weeks since we've done the show, and it just, yeah, it's with the independent wrestling, so much happens, and it's to try to keep on top of things. It's tough. So
yeah, I was gonna say the Clandestine Society is now holding all the gold. It feels like, well, just three of the four championships, right? If you count tag team championships.
Yeah, and Stephen Crow with the championship. Is it the Championship of Salvation?
Yeah, the Championship of Salvation.
Yeah, and it's a nice looking title too.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm a fan. It's nice to see them all draped up in gold.
We're killing it over in LPW, man. We are killing it.
JPJ's gonna pick you up for the ride up to Edmonton?
Yeah, are you going?
I'm planning on it.
Everyone's going but me.
Yeah, so maybe it's time. Drive up.
Yeah, just make the drive. I don't even know if you could. Like I said, it's like a 30-hour drive. It's a little further than this.
Pack up Mrs. Pluggo, and make a jaunt out of it. You guys are going to go explore the Rockies.
Tap the Rockies.
Yeah, do it up.
Tap the Rockies Coors Light. Is that the Rockies of Edmonton or the Rockies? There's Rockies in the States too.
It's all the same Rockies. So, see, even Lawrence is going. Lawrence is going to come. So
Lawrence is going there too because we got the Oil Rumble. Are you going to the Oil Rumble and LPW 22, or are you just going to 22?
I think just 22. I don't think I have enough time off to do the entire week.
I think JPJ's doing both, so that's pretty cool.
Plus, Spencer would get tired of me sleeping on his couch. So look at that bald, hairy guy still sleeping down there.
That's funny. Yeah. That is funny.
But no, I think I'll be out there for 22.
I told JPJ we'll have to do another What's in Spencer's apartment with him and you and everybody.
Yeah.
Or his house. I think it's a house. I believe it's a house. He's a baller. It's a house, right?
See, how is that going to work for JPJ with beards? You guys are going to have to figure that out. A little live on location, maybe from the clandestine show.
I don't know. I asked him. I said I'm not sure what we're going to do that week. I think maybe we'll get a third beard in the mix just in case. Just in case he can't make it happen, but we'll see.
Yeah,
we got time to figure that out.
There is. There's still a month and almost 2 full months away. So But I'm just gonna punch up a little thing to talk about. I just got to find the link because
Oh yeah. Oh
there was some big news yesterday in wrestling that got tweeted out that there is going to be an all women's promotion up in Canada, run by Lufisto,
yes. Hell
w-
yeah.
Women's Wrestling Syndicate, which I feel is almost like a sister promotion of IWS, which would make
Yeah.
sense. But here's the posting that she threw out there. I'll run through it. It's I know I retweeted it, and it said, "IWS soldiers and fans around the world, I'm thrilled to finally welcome you to Women's Wrestling Syndicate. I've been involved in a few all women's promotions throughout the years, but never had my own where I could really make my vision become a reality. Promotions come and go, and I feel that with the new hungry students and veterans that are still on the scene, it's time to roll up my sleeves and get to work. I've been thinking about this project for a long time. I want to provide a safe place, a home to women who have chosen professional wrestling. My goal has always been to leave the industry better than it was when I'm done, but there is still much work to do. From the staff to the locker room, this is really an all women's promotion. Here, egos and cliques and are not welcomed as we stand together as women to offer you the best show possible. We stand tall and proud to deliver great and entertaining matches while we perfect our craft as a strong unit. The Syndicate is a place where we can learn while pushing our limits. It's a place where we share our passion for professional wrestling while having fun doing it. And we want to share this love with you. We will announce our first event soon, and we hope to see you there. Women's Wrestling Syndicate, built by women for women, Lufisto."
Hell
Now,
yeah.
that is massive in the landscape, not just of women's wrestling here in Canada, but all through North America, through the world, all because I mean,
Yeah.
something like this, it's going to be, I mean, like the press release said, it's going to be all done by women, and that is huge. So you're not going to have those, nobody meddling because to me, I let's be honest, I don't see how a dude can run a women's promotion properly. Is that wrong to say? Like I feel like it hasn't been done right yet. So here's the
Yeah.
chance for Lufisto to really crush it.
I love this for her too, and I love the fact that like she came out with all those comments, disparaging AEW back when everybody knows about that. Um, and so this is kind of cool to not only is she saying like, hey, there's problems over here, but here I want to be a solution to that problem. I'm going to start my own place where we can do, the things that I think we should do as a women's wrestling
Mhm.
promotion and make women's wrestling better. So that's awesome. Instead of just saying like, oh, these places aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing. Now she's going to open up a spot that is going to do those things, I would hope. So that's really cool.
Yeah, it's one of those where it's like, instead of just talking about it, it's actually doing it. Where a
Yeah.
lot of
But
people will say,
just
like, oh,
talk.
they should
Yeah.
do this. Yeah, but she's following through with it. And I guess there are a few, successful women's promotions run by men because I know Femme Fatales is, if I'm not mistaken, and they've been crushing it. So uh,
Yeah.
it's going to be a huge, huge opportunity for not just, the women out in Quebec or Ontario, but all through Canada because, like, tell me we wouldn't love to see, TFA or Nicole Matthews over there just showing what they can do. So it's going to be another
Right.
huge outlet for them.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes Pluggo. So I don't know what our likes goal is today. You know what? If we could get a solid 8, I would be happy. So yeah, I'm gonna just try to figure this out now because if I go on to the screen by myself, I hope he's going inside. I'm leaving his thing up just so I don't layouts. There we go. Crop solo layout to show background image. I'm just gonna take Pluggo out of here because he disappeared. He's got his stuff going on. He's trying to figure it out. I'm still here looking pretty as ever. So we will wait till Pluggo rejoins us. I got tidbits for you all. I love, just going with the flow. It makes me feel vibrant and youthful. The WPW show was a lot of fun. I was able to, some really fun matches, and I'm curious just to see the paths they're going to take, especially with some of the storylines. So, we'll hold tight, and I won't be at the next show. I know that much because it falls on the Thursday of the LPW 22 clandestine shows. So it's one or the other. Hey, there he is.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck that was.
That's okay. You're just gonna leave me high and dry
Technical
on that.
difficulties today are, and I saw the Spencer Savitar light goal, 100 million.
No, it's 8.
It's 8?
8.
Can we get that 8? Can we get those likes up? That'd be
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, I'm shooting low. Give us 8, then I'll raise it to 10. You
Give
want
us
some?
8, raise to 10, then we'll go to 20, then to the moon.
You want some tidbits to start off?
Yeah, let's do some tidbits, some biddies.
So Wrestling Revolver, they've been trying to push the Mox Gringo Loco match. You know, it's just things have been falling through with injuries and that. We have a new date for it, January 25th in Dayton, Ohio. I'm not sure how far that is for you, but maybe you should make the trek. So we're going to see Gringo Loco and Mox finally.
I don't know how far Dayton is.
Maybe it's time to Google Maps that. It's 60 minutes. Google Maps that shiz.
Is for those in the chat that would know, is Dayton further than like Cleveland or Cincy, or is it closer to Indiana? Because that's the thing. I think Cleveland is like 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So,
this is where we need Ophelia to be our wealth of knowledge, because she's always on the ball with that stuff.
Yeah, so. I can't just start Googling stuff while I'm on said phone.
No. So
I could, but it wouldn't go well.
That's okay, man. It's okay. We're going with the flow today.
so
Gringo
maybe
Loco.
they got the times mixed up on there and time zones, right? Who needs them? Because there's a couple people making their way around the venues, like looking how to get in. I wasn't the only one. I wasn't crazy. So there we go. At least I know I'm in the right place.
As content creators, that is something that we have to pay attention to. Yeah. I know with setting up interviews, like before I'd be like, yeah, 7:00. And then it's all like, you know, they're messaging me at 6:00 being like, hey, where are you? And it's like, oh yeah, they're in a different time zone. So
yeah, my favorite example of that was JPJ and I talked to State of Emergency, Sebastian Wolf and Miles DeVille when they were together. And we were like, yeah, 7 p.m. like right on. We'll see you there. Like, no problem. So JPJ and I like get ready 7 p.m. and only one of them, I think it was Sebastian, shows up and he's like, where's Miles? And he like texted him and he was like, oh, 7 p.m. Eastern. So we like, he was thinking his time, which they're in the West Coast, which was 10 p.m. Mm-hmm. So I had to we were like, yeah, that's no problem. Just, hit us up after Beards. We'll do it right after Beards. And it all worked out. But yeah, time zones are key and they're crucial to the success of content creation.
I will say one more comment about the WPW show yesterday. I like when I go to a event and then, you see a wrestler there and you think to yourself, you're like, I know the perfect opponents for them. So I'll message it to Spencer so that he can throw it up on a upcoming LPW show if he sees fit, because let me tell you, it would be a banger of a match. So
yeah.
Just saying.
Banger alert. Is that what you're saying?
Wee.
Yeah, I think that's what's going on. You can see, if you can see behind people, they're making their way to the door.
Okay, when you see someone enter, you let me know. You can peace out, go in there, get set up.
Be like, hey, going. Listen. I also have to pee incredibly because this was an hour and 45-minute drive.
You have a can sitting right there.
I do. I don't know if that makes good TV or not, but
well, obviously we would take you off screen.
Let's hear these tidbits, man, since I'm not, hopefully I don't get kicked out of here again.
Okay, yeah, I'll keep going. Sorry. Gringo Loco is also announced for the WXW 16 Carat tournament in 2024, which cool. A lot of great wrestlers have taken part in that. Mm-hmm. They were bound to show up somewhere file. Matt Riddle's one of his first matches is announced. It's going to be,
I saw that,
January 19th for Crash Lucha. So, and
he got a haircut and everything. He cut off the locks. He's all sharp cut now. Yeah.
Wow, it's just, he's on his way to cleaning up his act. He just needs to not being such a,
So problematic is the word.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just say it. That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope so. I always hope for people to grow and get better and at least make some efforts to change their ways. Because we heard all the rumors that came out of WWE when he was there. So hopefully his indie run, he's changed. We'll see.
Yeah. So sort your shit out. Like, come on, bro.
Bro.
Bro. And this one was interesting because AEW filed a trademark for the name East West Express.
I saw that. Ophelia actually texted me that.
So, look, I would be into them signing Jordan Oliver and running those two as a tag team there.
Yeah, I would be too. I think that would be. We had, Ophelia and I, like when we were talking about it through DMs. Like I know Jordan Oliver's doing his first 4 months or 3 months in England. He's going to run that gauntlet. But I mean, an AEW contract could change everything, right? Like you get a contract, you just scrap that plan and do that. If just for fun, if Jordan Oliver were to make it into AEW and they do something with East Express, do you think he comes in and tries to convince Nick Wayne to get away from Christian? Or do we see maybe Jordan Oliver become a Christian disciple and then they just have this formidable tag team under Christian's wing?
I think
he's one of the greatest tag team wrestlers of all time. And he can mold a very young team. What do you think about that?
I love that idea. I think that's the way you run it, and that's the thought I had was you bring him in as Nick Wayne's tag partner under the patriarchy there. They would crush it.
Because I mean, we talked about it on this show pretty much at nausea of how just good Jordan Oliver's year has been and how on fire he is, and I think that would just be the cherry on top if he got a shot in AEW.
There's two guys that it blows my mind that they have not been signed yet anywhere. Jordan Oliver and Brian Keith. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah. Unless it's their choice. I always have that caveat. Like, maybe they love the freedom. Maybe they love the independent grind. They can do what they want. But yeah, I mean, if somebody hasn't thrown a contract at either one of those, that's very surprising.
Yeah. So fingers crossed that everyone isn't that dumb and that somebody at least has offered the contract. But so, yeah, man, I mean, it'll be interesting to see if that's what the plan is, because I would be all in on that. No pun intended.
I think that would be fun because I had thought about it. You have Jordan Oliver coming and be like, Nick, what are you doing? Like, come on, think of all the good times. Like, this isn't you. But then I got really thinking about it. And I was like, it would just be so cool to have like Christian molding this like buzzsaw of a tag team, like an up and comer, kind of like if you remember in Impact when Brian Myers did it with the Good Hands.
Yes.
Something like that, only with Christian at the forefront of that, because the way he's been running right now has been crazy.
And I mean, Brian Myers he's solid, but having Christian in that role would be even better because I mean, Christian's killed it. So, and I just want to say we are one like away from our goal. So
let's do it. Let's smash that button.
Get us that 8th like. Come on.
Let's get that 8th like, and then maybe I can get inside and we can get even more likes. You never know.
That's the way that they determine if you're coming inside. Did they reach your like goal?
If Black Label Pro happens to be watching while I'm in my car, no ill will. I'm not bummed about it. It's all good. It happens.
No, he's pissed.
I'm not. Pissed. I have to piss, but I'm not pissed. It was a nice little drive up here. It was a little further than I anticipated into Chicago, though. So I had to do some Chicago driving, which is never my favorite thing, but it wasn't that bad because it was like 7 a.m. So, are
you going to pick up some Chicago pizza for the way home?
Oh man, that's not a bad idea. There's a little Mexican, it looks like they sell tacos right across the street. I might
Hell yeah.
Those.
Hell yeah.
Little Mexican little corner spot, like one of those little corner stores.
Just wanted to say we got our 8th like, so
woo! Let's get to 10, baby.
Yeah, okay, sorry. So we're still gonna wait for you to hopefully get in there. I mean, at some point we'll kind of be like, but we do have
they're like, screw this guy. This guy, who's Pluggo?
What's a Pluggo?
They're like, what is it?
Is that like a plush juggalo?
No. God, no. God, no. God. Stop.
Ron, stop.
Yeah, because this card tonight, this is going to be a fun show. Like I was on the fence about making the trip, and then I was like, oh, Sean Ross Sapp versus Shaza McKenzie. Like I feel like I have to see that in person.
Okay,
And
well,
it's within my mile radius where it's like that's a comfortable drive.
yeah, we'll hold off a few
Yeah.
just in case, but there are GCW shows this weekend which we can rattle off because there's some fun matches on those.
Yeah, there's some tomorrow night's card looks great.
I can't
Isn't it
wait to
tomorrow?
talk about tomorrow
Yeah.
night's card, but
Brooklyn.
tonight here's what we got. Okay, we have Waves and Curls versus Main Event, Masha Slamovich and Rina Yamashita versus Miracle Generation, Richard Holiday versus Pero, Unagi Sayaka versus Lufisto, Effie versus Santana Jackson, Jimmy Lloyd versus Sawyer Wreck, Tony Deppen versus Jordan Oliver. They got the names backwards on that Tony Deppen Jordan Oliver graphic, by the way, and Blake Christian versus Alec Price.
Oh,
This is a solid card. Like they have their working shoes on for this one.
hell yeah.
Out of those, what's on the Pluggo must-see list?
Well, the Blake Christian Alec Price, of course, like because we love us some Alec Price and Blake Christian's money. I think we're like the only pro Blake Christian people in the GCW community.
People hate him.
Nobody likes that guy. And then of course Effie and Santana Jackson. I'm really enjoying Santana Jackson's run right now. Like, he's on one and he's beaten Speedball Mike Bailey. He had that Action Mike Jackson match from last weekend was good too. Like I'm interested to see what him and Effie can pull off. It's going to be an interesting match to say the least.
I'm digging like even the Richard Holiday, Pero, Charles Mace and stuff. Like that's been fun. It's been a little bit of a change for GCW, so that's been
Did
been
you
good.
notice that Richard Holiday is just jacked right now?
Yeah,
he's bringing Hammerstone in. Like it's gonna get interesting.
Maybe he's on that Hammerstone workout regimen.
Maybe.
Yeah, just curling motherfuckers. Just Tony Depp and Jordan Oliver should be solid because I mean we have our love for Jordan Oliver. Pardon me, Tony Depp always. Excuse me.
Is that for the GCW championship? Did you mention
the
that?
JCW championship? No.
JCW. I'm sorry. Yeah.
It doesn't have it listed, so I'm going to assume not.
Because I'm curious with Jordan Oliver with the going overseas and doing an excursion over there if they're gonna have him drop that belt at some point. Maybe he is announced for the J Cup, so maybe not.
And look, maybe this is just AEW's way of getting another title in the promotion. They signed Jordan Oliver.
Maybe.
They're going to have every title. It's like boxing, how there's like one promotion and 8,000 titles. So like you're different if you don't have a title. Never know.
No,
not
okay. Sure. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do with him. I say sign him.
So that's tonight. Tomorrow night, this is the card I'm excited for. So we're gonna do match by match on this one because the main event, like you could not get a more excited Blair Pacheco out of it. Masha Slamovich versus Tracy Williams. We haven't seen too much Tracy Williams in GCW, but this is a huge opportunity for him.
No, not at all.
So, Mrs. Grainmaker just walked downstairs.
Hi, Mrs. Grainmaker.
What's that? Oh, she's sick.
Sick of your shit, Blair.
Yeah, sick of my shit. Okay, stay away from me. Now she's
I'm usually the opposite. I'm like, go ahead, Mrs. Pluggo, come near me, get me sick. It's fine, whatever. It's gonna happen eventually.
Because I'm a suck when I'm sick, so I don't want to get sick.
Wow.
Yeah, she's coughing up a lung.
Wow, she's coughing so much, I might catch it.
Yeah.
Over here.
I guess I'm sleeping on the couch tonight.
Is that where
you're not getting cuddles when you're that sick?
Is that where the good TV is at?
No, we have a nice TV in our room actually.
Oh, because I usually don't mind if I end up on the couch because that's where the good TV is at.
Hold on a second. Why are you taking my car to get our daughter's? gonna get me all sick.
Hey, I'm not gonna get you sick.
She's she's sick and bad at me now.
Yeah, there's definitely people showing up at the venue now. You got people in the parking lot, but they don't know where to go. I got guys back here. I moved from the front to the parking lot. I thought that would be smarter to stream.
Um,
Beautiful Berwyn, Illinois.
Tonight, or sorry, tomorrow, we also have
night.
Gringo Loco versus Jordan Oliver. That's going to deliver.
That'll rule. Those guys always put on a good show.
Yeah. Yes, you might. This will be the end of Blair. Mrs. Greenmaker is going to murk me.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
Do I find another co-host, or do we just, this 4 exposure just done if you're getting murked today?
I think you find another co-host. You run with it.
Okay. I got your blessing.
Thanks. Hammerstone and Richard Holiday for facing off against Charles Mason and Perro tomorrow. That's
cool.
exciting. Yeah.
That's going to be good. That's going to be a Perro rules.
Yeah.
And Hammerstone is a big, just 2 meaty men slapping some meat. That'll be fun.
Mm-hmm. Rena Yamashita versus Tony Deppen. The GCW Tag Team Championship, Violence is Forever versus the main event. So expecting a big dub from Violence is Forever. Maki Ito versus Speedball.
Oh, that's gonna. I tweeted that. That's gonna be like the cute off. Like, I can't wait for that cute off. You know, Speedball's doing it.
Oh yeah.
You know they're gonna pose and do it all. So, I'm excited for that one.
Maybe we won't have an issue. Bryce is going to save the day and rescue me from Mrs. Grainmaker. Career versus Broski. Matt Cardona versus Jimmy Lloyd.
Career versus Broski.
Yeah, I don't know what the stipulation is for that.
I don't know what that means.
Maybe Jimmy Lloyd has to become a Broski if he loses. I don't know. And Unagi Sayaka versus Billy Starks. And talk about blowing up the internet with this match. Blake Christian defending the GCW World Championship against Little Guido.
You're excited for that one.
You want me to tune into a show? That's how you do it. Put Little Guido on it. Yeah. How more people haven't booked Little Guido blows my mind. Get Little Guido out there. Get him on your shows. I will go to your show. Especially if it's a local one.
Oh.
So
do I try to get in now? I saw some people go in, or do I just post up here? What do we do?
It's your choice.
Do I can you stall for a few minutes? You got that in you?
Yeah, I can stall. I'll talk about the Wrestling Revolver show.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to try.
Okay, good luck.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye. So yeah, we got the Wrestling Revolver show. We also have the West Coast Pro show, which is tomorrow night as well. It's a big weekend for wrestling. So the West Coast Pro show, we'll do that one first. Brian Keith is facing off with Masaki Mochizuki. I knew I was going to mess up that name when I was writing it out. We have Starboy Charlie versus Jack Cartwheel. Starboy Charlie is defending his West Coast Pro Championship. We have Takumi Iroha defending the women's title against Sandra Moon. Love Sandra Moon. She is incredible. She is honestly one of the nicest, sweetest people in all of wrestling. Just an absolute gem. Chris Hero teaming up with Kenta, facing off against Titus Alexander and Kevin Blackwood. So Titus Alexander is actually back from his little NOAA excursion, which is awesome. Glad he's back into North America, and he was crushing it out there. So that's exciting. Hopefully he had a good showing out there. Excited for this match. I kind of like when we get these tag matches with different sort of people, like styles mixed into it. So, and yeah, you know what? Chris Hero being back in a professional wrestling ring. Like, I know he was on the AW Unrestricted podcast, I think it's called, and just talking about in-ring action. I think he even mentioned, like, if it worked out, it'd be something he's interested in. So, like, I think people have been fantasy booking him in AEW since the promotion like first started. because he was just one of those guys that would fit into that mold perfectly. He has the history with Claudio, he's been up and down the independents, and he's a wealth of knowledge, somebody great to learn from, somebody great to wrestle against. So I, for one, am very excited about the Chris Hero independent wrestling resurgence. He's been crushing it with West Coast Pro. They uploaded the most recent show to IWTV, so you can always go to your way and check that out. He faced off with Timothy Thatcher, so I saw that it was up there when I was skimming through stuff to watch this morning. So that is taking place tomorrow. The last few shows they've ran on YouTube and then put them up on IWTV later. I don't know if that's the same case. I wouldn't be surprised if it is. So definitely take a look, check out their social media. If I see it, I'll make sure to tweet it out just to get the info out there so that you can go to your way and check it out, because why would you not want to? That's West Coast Pro tomorrow night. Tonight, like I said, there's a lot of shows going on. Revolver's running a show, and this show is stacked from top to bottom. I was going through the card, jotting it down, and I might have missed one because Revolver, let's kind of get on the, let's get things going and maybe do a full match announcement with all the matches listed. Makes my job a little easier. But the Rascals, they have been wrestling Revolver staples. They are facing off against the Grizzled Young Vets. So GYV, they got their release from WWE, and right away they've been just a ball of fire on the independents. So this is the kind of match that you remember years back, how I guess it is in a way, back in 2015, 16, when people were talking about the American Alpha and the FTR matches, just how incredible those were. This gives me the same sort of vibes, just two incredible tag teams. They're going to go out there, and this has banger alert written all over it. So I have no doubt in my mind this match is going to deliver. I love Grizzled Young Vets. Everything that they did prior to their little dyad stuff, I thought was fantastic. So I'm excited to see them back out there, just doing their damn thing. This is a tag team that I feel they're going to, have a solid independent run, and would love to see them, make that move back up, whether it's to New Japan or something like that, because tell me this isn't a great tag team addition to any roster out in wrestling right now. They crush it. I gotta take a sip of my drink. I'm talking a lot. I'm a little parched, so just pardon me for a moment. Ice cold Diet Coke. We got a mixed tag match between JT Dunn and Alley Catch facing off against Sami Callihan and Jessica Havoc from Impact Wrestling. I think she's still there. So they've been building this one up for a while, so this should be a lot of fun. Jake Crist defending the Revolver title against Gringo Loco. Originally, it was supposed to be Alex Shelley in there. He's hurt. They had to find a replacement. And look, Alex Shelley is an incredible wrestler. He is up there with some of the best in the world. Obviously, no one will replace Alex Shelley in a match, but let me tell you, having Gringo Loco step in there, you know that you're going to get your money's worth. So that's got to count for something. So those two in the ring, that match is going to be a lot of fun. I'm a big Gringo Loco fan. He constantly delivers. So maybe we get Flu Game Gringo Loco. You never know. Flu Game Gringo Loco just crushes it. So Myron Reed versus Jake Something. I am still learning more and more about Jake Something. So I know he's a solid guy. This should be a lot of fun. Myron Reed, I've been a fan of since I first saw him in MLW in early 20, pandemic 2020 MLW. Him and Jordan Oliver were there. Young, Dumb, and Broke, I think they were called. So he's been doing a great stuff on the independents. I think he's done a little bit of stuff with Impact as well lately. This should be a lot of fun. And I'm just excited to see more of Jake Something. And I am very thankful for this, because then I can not have to talk as much. Lawrence, I appreciate that. You are a lifesaver.
I saw you there just going I need to drink this water, please. For the love of God, help me.
Jeez. I'm going to lose my voice from talking about independent wrestling.
Yeah. Also, I'm going to Mystery Wrestling this week. I'm very excited about that. Evil Uno show that he puts on. It's live on Twitch.
Nice.
Like, hi, Spencer. Spencer said hi. He acknowledged me.
Eddie Kingston got announced for that one, didn't
Yeah.
he? Yeah.
They rarely do announcements for that. Like, at least who's going to be on the show. They usually announce just who's going to be commentating
Mhm.
with them. And right now we've got like 3 announcements. We've got Eddie Kingston, Bryce Rensburg is going to be there. Yeah. Oh, Mystery Wrestling. It's gonna be crazy because obviously there's AEW the night before in Montreal.
Mhm.
So like he was heavily teasing after the last one that it's gonna be a big show because of that.
That's this weekend, or that's
It's this Thursday.
this Thursday? Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
That's exciting. I mean, like, just the fact, seeing Eddie Kingston there alone,
Yeah.
the mystery wrestling vibe, it's a lot of fun. But having him there, it's going to be a good time.
Oh yeah. Like it's a good mix of like local wrestlers and like AEW stars, like people from his school, the Keep, or that wrestle for Lutset and IWS, are always like make up that card.
Hmm.
And like it's definitely like if you can't be there live, very fun to watch live on Twitch. Like very much the same vibe as I say a Friday Night Speedball or Fightertainment, where like it's very silly, but there's also a lot of like he also stacks it with great wrestling. Like there's a great lucha match last time, and there's also like very silly stuff because you never know, you literally have no idea what's about to happen.
So it's like the mystery vortex style where no match is announced, no wrestlers really announced. You
Yeah.
just show up and have fun, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Evil Ono literally puts it on himself on his own dime every single time, and
Nice.
like crazy shows. Yeah.
And I mean, we know how great the talent is out in Ontario and Quebec. So, I mean, this should be, you're going to get a solid show.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm really hyped for that all women's promotion coming out of Montreal.
Mhm.
Like the level of talent, like just the women that work in the IWS is insane. Like it's they did a picture together not long ago. It's like the '08 roster right there. Like you've got a lot of talent coming from just Quebec and Ontario too, to include them, and like people out of town, people from the States. For them to have like a full show to be highlighted. Like IWS is a good job of like having almost complete equity on their shows of like women just being scattered all over the card, and it's like 50-50. But like for like people who don't get that opportunity in other promotions, who like just have to fight for 1 or 2 spots, this is a big thing for Fisto to put on, and especially in association with the IWS, so it's gonna be great.
I mean, you look just with, the women's roster of IWS where you have Katrina Creed, Danny Leo, Sam Kelly,
Kastara.
yeah, Kristara. So there's, 4 right there. So, like, they're going to keep bringing in some great talent. This is going to be a lot of fun. Oh, and he's finally back, so we'll add him to the table too.
I'm Pluggo now. You
what's
left for
up,
5
boys?
seconds. I'm his
That's
best friend
right.
now.
You took-
I'm
you
his
took
best
my-
friend.
You took my spot.
First Blair,
What's up?
then JPJ.
Listen, I don't feel so bad now because I was outside. Everybody was out of the door, and like I met Klaus and Mackenzie, and they were like, "Who's gonna let us in? It's locked." So I wasn't the only one, but we're in. They let me set up over here at the table. I am live at the venue in
Nice.
Berwyn, Illinois, for Black Label Pros Slamilton.
The booming
I
metropolis of
officially
pros.
made it.
Pluggo,
told
did you break in? Did you kick the door
Yes,
down? Like, I got
yes.
this.
Yes, I beast
Between
mode
2
at
beers,
the door.
motherfucker, never forget. No
I
doors can
told-
keep me in.
Lauren saved the day because I was just struggling there.
I'm
can only talk
sorry.
for
I'm
so
sorry.
long.
I think we, like I said, I think the time zone thing was a little goofy because, like I said, for me, when I got here, it was 8:30 a.m. But I think they weren't in until 9:30 there. So we're good. We're here. We're in.
Yeah.
I loaded up the card on the StreamYard. They were
Yeah.
nice enough to give me a spot. The ring is right there, but I'm not going to shoot anything or give anything away. But they're all hanging out, getting ready for a big show.
I can start punching up the card, and it's give us a
So
chance to
shout
get to the
out
matches.
to the people over at Black Label Pro for allowing me in the
Yes.
building to do this. This is
Yeah,
very
this is
dope,
awesome.
very cool for me. Trevor Outlaw was very nice to me, which is unusual. So,
Oh,
but I don't want to. I shouldn't put that there. He's a mean guy, right?
damn. Well, here let's start things off. I got the
Let's
card
do
right
this.
here, and
Let's do
the
this.
show is taking place 12 p.m. today, so you got a few hours. You can grab your snacks.
12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Eastern for those in your Mountain Time folks. I don't know how to do math. I think it's probably 10 a.m.
11.
Ooh, see, here's the thing. Boss is at Hayden Buckland versus Trevor Outlaw. Now, I'm excited for this one. This was supposed to be Brannigan and Outlaw in a dog collar match, but Brannigan couldn't make it. So I'm interested to see Hayden Buckland for the first time live and see how that goes. But I love to see, hopefully he doesn't hear me when I say this, but I'd love to see Trevor Outlaw get beat up.
Wow.
I love it.
You want to hear him get beat up? Oh, take off your headphones right there. I'll just yell it real loud. I can't believe you would say that, Pluggo.
I know, right? I think he's doing something, so he's not gonna hear that. I love it. He's a great. I said this on Thursday.
I will text him. He's
a fantastic.
Yeah.
He's a fantastic wrestler. He's wonderful in the ring, but he's one of those wrestlers that you love to see get his. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That should be a fun match. I mean, Hayden Buckland's been doing some good stuff, so I mean, I'm excited for him to get this opportunity. So it's a big matchup.
Dude, I need this background in my house. This is nice.
That's a good backdrop.
Boss Man is asking if I'm rooting for Sean or Shaza. See, here's the thing. For me, it's like mom or dad's fighting. Because we love Shaza here at LPW. We love Sean. Mm-hmm. We love them both. So I don't know what to do. I don't know how I'm going to react in person. We'll see. But,
look, don't get involved.
Listen, if they come my way, it's a street fight. You can put the graphic up if you want. We can talk about it now. It's Shaza versus Sean Ross Sapp. Street fight. Sean Ross Sapp making his ring return after, I think he said 6 years. And, of course, everybody knows his history with Shaza and how they be beefing. We literally had Sean Ross Sapp on Beards talking shit about Spencer booking Shaza in OPW. Then we had Shaza come on and call him a little bitch. So this is heated. And there's stakes here within the Love Wrestling community. So I don't know what to do. Who are you guys rooting for?
Look, I am rooting for the all of Twitter to burn down because of
the clips of this match.
You know that people are just going to lose their shit. And I'm here for it because, why are we getting upset that Sean Ross Sapp is a wrestling match? Who cares?
Yeah.
It's not that big of a deal. And people are going to be, ooh.
Why are people? Yeah, people are mad about it, but listen, I can tell you right now, we've seen some, Sean used to wrestle. He used to be a wrestler before he got started here. He's well trained. We've seen far less trained individuals step up into bigger spots than this. This is just going to be fun, and it's all for charity. So if you go over to, I'm sure Sean Ross has got it pinned everywhere under the sun. I think it's nomni.org. Go donate. All the proceeds that he gets today, he's putting into it's all for donation. So it's for a good cause on top of that. So people that are being haters are just being haters to be haters.
You mentioned that Sean Ross Sapp has the history of wrestling. He was the third Sin Cara, right? That's legit.
I don't know. I'm neither here nor there. Do I know if that is true or not?
Okay, look in his bag. Maybe he's got the mask or that great T-shirt that he had. You never know.
I don't know if he is here at the moment. I saw, like I said, Shaza's here. I saw Maki Ito walk in, which is cool. Trevor Outlaw's in the building. There's a lot of people setting up chairs and things right now. So if it gets loud, I'm sorry, but yeah, I don't know if he's made his way to the arena yet.
Okay.
Maybe he's one of those. Maybe he's going to do the Logan Paul, drive the buggy down the street entrance and pull right into and just walk in and take care of business. We'll see.
I'm hoping for the HBK WrestleMania 12.
It's not even a high roof. It's all two poles and he's down.
They're asking who I should root for today. You or Sean?
You should root for me. But I remember I bragged that I had kendo sticks. Do you remember this on the press conference?
I was there.
I lost them.
You lost them?
I need to go get some. I left them here last night because I thought, where are they going to go between midnight and noon?
See, Fightful's everywhere.
City of Berwyn, we need to find the kendo sticks. We need them.
I'm saying,
I need to hit him with kendo.
I need to run and get some skewers or something.
Sandman's probably walking out back, just carrying.
Could you imagine Sean Ross Sapp with some skewers sticking out his? pretty
I
forehead?
don't want to have to imagine. I want to see it. I don't want to imagine this shit anymore. I want to see it for real. Oh my god.
So if
I'm
you're,
just in a panic right now. But yes, if you want to bring me kendo sticks, guys, doors open at 11.
we're at the Eagles Club in Berwyn, Illinois, 6309, because it's on the door. We're here, Black Label Pros Slamilton. Shaza needs her kendo sticks. That was cool.
God be the Sandman.
It's like
You never know what's gonna happen.
I found these isn't my kendo sticks.
This is your future.
I'm finding
This
things.
is your future,
Finding
buddy.
weapons, man.
We love you, but this is
did she take that from somebody who was using that crutch?
yeah. Is that somebody? Is somebody upstairs limping down the stairs? She said maybe.
Yeah.
She said it's not their fault. Her fault. This match. We're literally talking about it. This match is gonna be bonkers. Shaza is fired up already. It is early too. It is like 9:30 in the morning. She's got to do she hasn't done her makeup, but she's ready to fire off. And speaking of the devil, he's here. He just walked in. He's ready to go.
Oh, there's probably heater, right? He's gonna start shooting.
Oh, he's got a monster in his hand. Should I call him out? Should I see if I can get him over here?
Yeah.
Might as well.
Hey, SRS, she just called you out, buddy. He's talking to her right now. Oh, it's going down. Maybe they'll just fight right now.
Is the street fight starting now?
Yeah. Special guest referee Pluggo. Take off the hoodie. It's there.
I got stripes.
He was waiting for it.
Oh, she just swung it. She just swung at Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful already, guys. Breaking news. But
Get security in there.
I don't know if they have security this early in the morning over here. I don't know.
They don't play overtime.
This is a wild scene for me, by the way. I've never really ever been in a venue this early, and there's just people. There's some kids ready. They're fired up. Like, this is going to be a good time.
You want?
So yeah,
go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead. Go ahead. I was just filling time.
I was gonna tell you what I was excited for with this next match.
Please do.
Yeah,
What's up?
I'm excited for Dan the Dad versus Dirty.
Yes, right?
Yeah.
Right? The dad I wish I could be, which I'm not close. I'm not even close to Dan the Dad. And then Dirty Dango making his independent run here. This is going to be a good time.
Mm-hmm. It's been a lot of fun watching him do this, and I mean, like I talked about having different styles of partners while you're gone, and like talk about different styles in a matchup. Like this one is going to be a good time.
Oh, I'm pumped for this. When I saw Dirty Dango was making his way over here, that was part of the reason I was like, let's go. But I'm always forever rooting for Dan the Dad. I never want to see Dan the Dad taken out. As a fellow dad, I gotta pick my guy.
Look, us dads got to stick together, so I understand. So that'll be fun. Here we go.
I'm not going to spoil anything, but I can tell you I see a bag of goodies that Sean Ross Sapp has brought with him, and that is very interesting. Hi, Sean. I didn't say anything. You can come right up here, SRS. Shaza just told us what's going to happen to you on stream. Guys, Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful is in the house. What's up, my friend?
Hey, how's it
How are
going?
you?
My stuff is over there under the watchful
I'm not
eye
going to
of
tell him
Shaza.
what's in it. I'm not gonna,
What?
what's in the bag? I'm not going to
What's in the bag? Well, listen, there's a lot of rumors going on the internet about what can possibly be my carry-on.
It's the
I can't hear
tears.
Pluggo. I can't hear either of them.
Oh, well, I mean, here, if they got a question, you take over.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Yeah,
You guys
what's
ask SRS the hard-hitting questions.
I heard a rumor that in the bag is the tears of the internet wrestling community. So that's what I heard.
Yeah.
from there. So.
Yes, that is actually true. Tonight we crammed 200,000 fans in the Berwyn Eagles, all in just unifying to make WWE Jobber Nation cry.
I just heard it was 50,000 though. I just got word it was just 50,000.
No,
somebody
listen,
from the turnstiles.
We're calling the Illinois Athletic Commission, and they are going to confirm 200,000 new indoor record. Oh, that's great. Shaza has a crutch. She's going to need that later on.
Yeah.
Right now, guys. Look at this. Look at this. They're fighting already. The Berwyn Eagles Club cannot contain this match. They're going to take it outside. Thank you, bye. Thank you, Sean.
Thanks, Sean.
Thank you.
Have a good match. Have a good match, buddy. I think she's swinging at him. Oh, she's swinging at him. This is wild. Maybe there's no time limit on this thing.
I hope it spills out into the concourse. I hope it spills outside. Like
this was a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is wild.
It took a little bit to get going, but now that we're rolling.
Yeah, like I said, I got here early thinking I was being punctual, but no, I didn't get the times.
That'll learn.
So what's that next match we got going on here?
Oh,
Let's keep it pushing.
Here we go.
Oh, shit.
Ito versus Rachel Armstrong.
Oh, dude, very excited for this. We all know Maki Ito, gang affiliated. She's the best, but me and Blair talk very highly of Rachel Armstrong on this program almost on a weekly basis. She's killing it. She's on the come up. She's the future of the independent scene.
She really is. I mean, 2023 was a hell of a year for Rachel Armstrong. Some of the matches she was a part of were absolutely incredible, and it's great seeing her get these bigger opportunities. And this is a big one against Maki Ito because you're getting one of the most popular wrestlers on the independent scene right now. So a huge opportunity for Rachel. Love Maki Ito. I can't wait for this match. It's going to be great.
Still aiming for 8 likes. Let's get those likes going. Go ahead,
One
Lawrence.
more like. Come on now.
The original. I just noticed that your name is the original Pluggo.
Yeah.
So
Sean Rasmussen, never met me before. Now knows it's your name. It's already happening. I'm taking over your life, Pluggo.
That's fine. Did you take over the bills as well?
No, you can pay those. Oh, that's for that's the second. That's for Pluggo 2.
Fair enough.
2 Pluggo 2 Furious.
Yeah.
So Lawrence, how do you feel about Maki Ito, Rachel Armstrong here at Slamilton?
I love Rachel Armstrong, but I'm gang affiliated. I got my NDK Toque over there. I'm Maki Ito all day. Maki Death Kill. Maki Death Kill sticker right here.
Hell yeah!
There you go. It's one of my favorite things on the independent scene is that Maki Ito is gang affiliated. So So it's definitely going to be a good time. We'll see who comes out on top on that one. I'm interested.
Now, talk about a whole.
Oh, give me some.
There's going to be some solid hitting in this one because let me tell you, I fucking love Calvin Tankman.
Oh, yeah.
Calvin Tankman is the man.
Yeah. Love
meat,
Calvin
baby.
Tankman. Yeah.
All big, meaty men slapping meat. Tankman is that dude. Matt Mikowski's no slouch. That's going to be out fun. Oh, look, Mrs. Pluggo's in the house. She said, hi, boys. I texted her and said I finally made it in.
Hi, Mrs. Pluggo. Nice of you to join us. We were talking earlier that the drive up to Edmonton is very nice. Maybe you and Pluggo want to take it.
Yes.
For LPW 22. Check out the Rockies. It's the Rocky Mountain Way. Okay.
Like I said, I would make the drive. I think the issue is that you still need a passport to cross over while driving, and then that's just expensive. It takes a lot of time to get.
I got people.
Yeah.
Okay, Lord's gonna smoke me in.
Yeah.
The original Pluggo's got the hookup.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh man. That's for the Black Label Pro Midwest.
Yeah.
Middleweight, right?
I'm sorry. Pro Midwest.
Midwest. I don't want to butcher it. Who do you think comes out of time? Tankman retain here?
I think Tankman retains, but let me tell you, he's going to be in for a fight because Matt Mikowski's no slouch. Him and Kevin Koo had a couple bangers before.
Yes.
This can be like a hard-hitting match. You could hear from across the street. Like you're going to hear every one of those chops, every one of those kicks.
Oh. I thought the Rocky Mountains would be much more rocky or John Denver's a liar.
Hey, if you're in the chat, hit that like button. Let's get those goals. Let's get to 10. Let's get it happening. Let's make it happen. Well. I'm live on location in Bruin, Illinois for Slamilton. This place is going to be hopping here in a couple hours. 2 hours to be exact till showtime.
In a match that it is very much my jam, like this is gonna get me off.
Oh, it's at 11 likes already. I can't see what's going on. Twist and Flip is Vito's most wanted. I love Twist and Flip. I'm a huge fan of those two.
Twist and Flip are great. I haven't seen too much of Latino's Most Wanted, but I'm excited for this one. Like this has
is the rubber match. This is the rubber match. They've wrestled already twice here. I've been watching Twist and Flip ever since Darren Fly, I don't know if he wants me to say this out loud, was a referee on my local scene. He used to referee, and I was like, who's this kid? And then he's really filled out. He's really made a name for himself. Him and Cobain had a really fun match last week or 2 weeks ago at Black Label Pros show that they did the unannounced show over at Purdue. Those two wrestled one-on-one. It was a lot of fun, but the tag team is just fantastic stuff. So I'm really looking forward to seeing who comes out on top here.
Look, this is big. This is big. Get 15 likes, and there will be a hosting of the live stream of the LPW CWS number 9 tomorrow fall brunch. So if you love all the great stuff that happens on brunch, you love LPW wrestling, hit that like button. We'll watch the show, we'll have fun, and we'll have a good time because those LPW clandestine shows are a great time. So hit that like button. Let's get to 15. I rarely plug stuff on here, but let's get to 15. Come on.
Let's get to 15. Let's get to 15, and maybe we can convince Shaz and hit me with a crutch. I don't know.
Maybe. If we get to 15, maybe Pluggo can ask to be hit with the kendo stick.
Maybe. She can't find them. That's the problem. If we can find those kendo sticks.
She found one.
She had one. She had 3, though, when she was on the very serious media call that I was a part of.
Then you better hope that she doesn't break that kendo stick over you. So, be nice.
Yeah, she doesn't want to waste it on me. So let's get those likes up. Let's get them happy.
I can't wait to see the Twist and Flip versus Latino's Most Wanted. Love the high energy tag team action. So this is very much my jam. Also on the card, we got Dex Royal versus TJ Crawford. Now, this is going to be a match that is very introductory because I haven't seen too much of either of these guys. So this is an opportunity for them to be on this stage to really show the world what they have to offer.
Original Pluggo, do you have any thoughts?
Oh wait! The second I 100% space for a second, I was looking at the chat.
Same for me though. If you, I don't know too much about these two. They're relatively new to me, so I'm very excited to see what they bring to the table tonight here or this afternoon. It's an afternoon show. It's not a night show here.
Do you prefer the afternoon shows over the evening shows?
Yes. In terms of the fact that this is noon Central Time, so 1 p.m. Eastern, I can still get home and enjoy some of my evening. Yeah. I did, however, it was kind of a pain to get up early to make it out. But again, like I said, I can get home at a decent hour. I'm not out till, if this was a normal 7 o'clock start, I wouldn't be home till 1 o'clock in the morning, That's no fun.
Too late.
It's super late.
So I'd like to see more of those afternoon or midday shows. I think it's for me at my age, that's what I need right now.
Yeah.
So, okay.
But it does take away from my afternoon nap on the weekends, though. But that's all right. We'll stay up for this.
You geriatric.
I'm old, man. I'm old.
Okay. How many times do you think you're going to say fanging and banging with Gangrel there today?
Oh my god, yeah, Gangrel. Now he's a guy that every time I see him pop up, I'm he's still going, and he still goes at a high rate. My goodness, it's crazy to me. But then this is going to be fun.
He seems so genuine too because he tweeted out earlier that he was at the airport or whatever and making his way there, excited to tag with Zaya Brookside, and I'm just seems so genuine. I'm this is the guy that's gonna have blood dripping all over him, spitting it out.
Will we see a bloodbath here in Berwyn? I don't know. I'll be interested to see how that cleanup goes.
Yeah, do you think? I don't know if they'd allow
they
something
got,
like
they
that.
They got the tile floor in the center, dance floor-esque, and then they got carpet around it. I don't know if you can get that out of carpet. I'm just saying.
Probably not.
So maybe it's a smaller one. Maybe he just spits it in someone's face.
Yeah. I mean, this is another one with Natterday Saints. I haven't seen too much of them, so I'm excited to see them as well. And it should be a fun match. I mean, Zaya Brookside's great, so
Natterday Saints are a lot of fun too. So
yeah, okay.
They'll have some fun with this match. It's going to be a good contest. I can't imagine Gangrel and Zaya Brookside take the loss here. I'd be surprised.
Oh yeah, I'm expecting a big dub for them. Can't have Gangrel lose. Come on. Banging and banging. Now, talk about very much my jam. Violence is Forever facing off against Bang and Matthews for the BLP Tag Team Championships.
Banging Matthews. You mean we can't say it.
We can't
Last time we went down this rabbit hole of their former name, we got demonetized. So let's behave, Lawrence.
Behave, original Pluggo.
Yeah.
It's your fault last time.
Yeah. Way to go. No, this is just too hard hitting. Like Bang and Matthews have been on fire, and everybody knows violence is forever and what they bring to the table. And I feel bad for Bang and Matthews because it's gonna hurt, but the match is gonna rule.
Oh
yeah. Like, go ahead, Lawrence.
I mean, if there was an alert, I would say it was almost like a banger that is
all right. Well,
assured.
All right, original Pluggo, do it.
Banger alert.
Woo, woo, woo.
There we go.
All right, we're gonna clip that. Use that for now. That was pretty good. But yes, this match has all the makings to steal the show. I know that we had just talked about some other very high-profile matches, but I mean, these two tag teams are at the top of their game, and that Black Label Pro Tag Team Championship on the line. You know, it's going to be an awesome time.
Like, I mean. You got Violence is Forever, the GCW Tag Champs. They had a run about a year and a half ago where I think they had like 8 different promotions tag team belts, and I would love to see that again, draped up in gold.
Yeah,
just run the show because those two are great.
The belt collectors.
Yeah.
All right. Oh yeah.
I'm excited for that match. Like, to me, that's like my must-see match of this card because those two teams are just going to deliver. So that's the Black Label Pro Show. Like,
that is
2 hours. Up
yeah, just under 2 hours. Yeah. We made it in. We're in the building. They didn't kick me out. They were like, we had Sean Ross stop by, Shaza McKenzie. I mean, we're in this, man. We're in this.
Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, what's the level of excitement for Pluggo going right now?
Oh, it's a 10. I love a good wrestling show. And Black Label Pro, I went to my first Black Label Pro show over the summer when Speedball was there, and I had such a blast that I said if they ever get close around again and I can make it work, I'm gonna go. I always catch the stuff on Fight Plus when they're on, so I'm psyched to be here. It was a bit of a drive, like I said, but I made it here, and we're excited. And I don't know. If you see me on the screen, tweet me. Say hi. If you're here, if you're in the building, come say hi. We'll hang out. We'll see what happens. We'll watch Mom and Dad fight it out in a street fight. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Maybe Pluggo will get involved. Like, there's no guarantees. We might see a run-in.
Shasa wants me to hold SRS down while she beats him with a kendo stick and misses and hits me wildly. Then I turn heel.
This already has more twists and turns than some of the Attitude Era stuff. So
the twist and flip. Chaz is in the ring right now, getting ready. They're working on some stuff.
Hell yeah!
Oh, she's hitting again. This is just violence. Violence is forever here at Black Label.
So that's going to be in under 2 hours up on Fight Plus.
Yes.
If you're watching this, make sure you get over there, check it out. It's going to be a great time, and you can't go wrong with some afternoon wrestling.
And I gotta say thank you. We're probably running close on our time here, but shout out to Black Label Pro for letting me in the house to do this. They were really cool. I shot my shot. I didn't think they would. Honestly, I was like, we'll see what happens. I'm going to be there anyway. We'll see what goes down. And they were gracious enough to say, come on in, set up. I said I'd be out of the way. I won't spoil anything. You won't see nothing unless you want me to see it. So it was very nice of them to let me in. I'm excited for a good show.
We're going for 6 hours. He said we have plenty of time. We're going through the show. Don't watch it. Have Pluggo describe it to you.
Right. The entire time, live reaction from my seat, just hanging out. Like, I don't think that would go over well. I'm sitting there with the laptop, like, guys, this is awesome. Mrs. Pluggo, full shoot, is very particular about her laptop, so I don't think she wants me out there with it in the mix in a potential street fight scenario,
Yeah.
busting up the laptop. Trust me, I would end up. I would have to stay here in Berwyn tonight
Look,
because she won't let me come back home.
there's a saying: it's easier to ask forgiveness than permission. So maybe just go with the flow.
I'm just over here the whole live. This is cool, guys. It's cool. Spencer said it's cool.
Yeah, that's what you told Mrs. Pluggo. Spencer said it was fine.
Yeah, sorry that your laptop got smashed. It's okay. It's okay. We'll get another one. We're liquid. We're made of money.
Yeah. So, all right, guys.
This was
Lawrence,
fun.
Yeah, Lawrence, I appreciate you coming in for the save there and rescuing me from drowning. So thank you for that.
Yeah, sorry for all the technical. Dude, what the heck? What did you? Yeah, I'm throwing you under the bus, Spencer. If the laptop or anything gets smashed while I'm live reacting mid-show, you said it was cool. But yes, thank you, Lawrence. Sorry for all the technical difficulties. Those time zones and timing things. Maybe we just missed by a half an hour. So I was early, which for me is impressive. And so yeah, they were cool. We're having a good time.
If I've learned anything from setting up at wrestling shows,
nothing goes on time.
It wasn't that there was any miscommunication. It was just that they ran late.
No, yeah. So either way, I mean, I don't know. I will say this: I don't know how many independent wrestling shows I've been to that run completely perfectly on time. They usually don't. Not many. So it is what it is. You got to see me hang out in my car. We got to see me now here. I'm at where the ticket table would be, so I probably do have to get out of here pretty soon so that they can set up the ticket table for the line. So, yeah. Hopefully,
I also.
Or I just start taking tickets. I could just start taking tickets. I can work this thing.
I know of one promotion that is always on time. So, one that's right here. So
60% of the time, they're on time every time. It doesn't make any sense.
Now, I mean, I guess I'll start off, and then we'll run through so we can do the outro. But you can find me up on Grainmaker Pod on all social media. So just hit that up. Dropped a podcast with Alex Rain this past week. Coming up this week is with Mikey Truth from Dynasty, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
Very hyped to show that one. And then I got a couple plans for the rest of the year, but it's not going to be, it's just going to be having some fun because it's been an exhausting year. So
and then next week we're doing something interesting at a different time, I believe.
Yeah, we're doing a Friday night show.
Yeah, we're going to do something crazy.
So to preview the weekend, Friday night, and then we'll do a watch along the following week. So just stay tuned for all the details on that.
Where's that at? For Exposure Pod on Twitter that we never promote ever on our show.
So check that out.
We would definitely do that. Original Pluggo, where can they find you?
They can find me at KurtzyNDG on Instagram and Twitter, and LJ Kurtzy 514 on Twitch. And tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m. Eastern on the Brunch Gimmick, where I'll be making a big announcement.
Ooh.
Huge announcement.
Massive?
Yeah.
What is it? Tell us now.
I may have signed somebody named Phil.
Oh, interesting. All right, so I guess it's my turn. I guess we'll have to wait to find out tomorrow on the Brunch Gimmick.
Yeah.
I am Pluggo. You can find me at Pluggo_ on all social medias. You can find me Thursday nights with JPJ for Between Two Beards on this very channel. And then every weekend with Blair Pacheco doing the damn thing for Exposure. Once again, I want to say thank you so much to Black Label Pro and their generosity to let me sit here for 45 minutes and preview Slamilton. I hope you guys check it out. It'll be on Fight Plus at noon Central Time, 1 p.m. Eastern for those in the Eastern Time Zone. If you see me, tweet at me. I'll be here. It's going to be a good time.
So definitely thank you to Black Label Pro. Thank you to Shazza and Sean Rostap for stopping by to chat for a few minutes. That was huge. Thank you to Original Pluggo. Thank you to Second Pluggo.
Thank you to Mrs. Pluggo for letting me take her laptop across state lines.
Thank you to all the little Pluggalos at home. So you have been consensually exposed here on For Exposure. Thank you very much for joining us. Peace in the streets.